High in the Andes Mountains of Peru, a magical world exists. This is the cloud forest. Here, the air is cool and damp, and clouds drift through the trees. The forest is full of life. Peru's cloud forests are located on the eastern slopes of the Andes. They are found between 3,000 and 10,000 feet above sea level. The cloud forest is a special place, home to many plants and animals found nowhere else on Earth. The cloud forest is a place of mystery. The trees are covered in moss and orchids. Waterfalls cascade down steep cliffs. The air is filled with the sounds of birds and insects. These forests are vital to the health of our planet. They help to regulate the climate and provide clean water. They are also home to many indigenous communities. The cloud forests of Peru are a wonderland of plants. They are home to more than 10,000 species of plants. Many of these plants are found nowhere else on Earth. One of the most amazing plants in the cloud forest is the orchid. Orchids come in all shapes and sizes. Some orchids look like insects. Orchids are epiphytes. This means they grow on other plants, but they do not harm them. Another interesting plant is the bromeliad. Bromeliads have thick, waxy leaves. These leaves form a cup that collects water. Animals like frogs and insects live in these little pools of water. The cloud forest is also home to many trees. Some of the trees are very tall. They can grow to be over 100 feet tall. The trees provide homes for many animals. They also help to keep the air clean. The cloud forest is home to a dazzling array of animals. Many of these animals have adapted to life in the clouds. They have developed special features that help them to survive. One of the most iconic animals of the cloud forest is the spectacled bear. This bear is the only bear found in South America. It has distinctive white markings around its eyes. The spectacled bear is an omnivore. It eats fruit, plants, and small animals. Another fascinating creature is the Andean cock of the rock. This bird is known for its bright orange plumage. The male birds have a large crest of feathers on their heads. They gather in groups called leks to display for females. The cloud forest is also home to many different types of monkeys. These include woolly monkeys, spider monkeys, and howler monkeys. Monkeys are important seed dispersers. They help to spread the seeds of trees and other plants. Section 4. Importance of the cloud forests. Cloud forests are incredibly important ecosystems. They play a vital role in the health of our planet. We must protect these forests for future generations. One of the most important roles of cloud forests is their ability to capture water. The trees in cloud forests act like giant sponges. They absorb moisture from the clouds. This water is then slowly released into rivers and streams. Cloud forests also help to regulate the climate. They absorb carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. This helps to slow down climate change. These forests are also home to many indigenous communities. These communities have lived in the cloud forests for centuries. They depend on the forest for their food, water, and medicine. Section 5. Facing the future. The cloud forests of Peru face many threats. These threats include deforestation, mining, and climate change. We must all work together to protect these precious ecosystems. Deforestation is one of the biggest threats to cloud forests. Trees are cut down for timber or to make way for agriculture. This destroys the habitat of many plants and animals. Mining is another major threat. Mining operations can pollute rivers and streams. This can harm wildlife and people. Climate change is also a serious threat to cloud forests. As temperatures rise, the clouds may form at higher altitudes. This could dry out the forests and harm the plants and animals that live there. We can all help to protect the cloud forests. We can support organizations that are working to conserve these forests. We can also make choices in our daily lives that help to reduce our impact on the environment.